takes my hand off the wheel and pops it back on my knee, giving it a little squeeze. My fiancé. His sparkly blue eyes were the first thing I noticed about him. Big, caring eyes which creased at the corners when he smiled. He's naturally blonde, like me. People always comment on it, saying we look Swedish or something, and how we will produce beautiful children when the time comes. He styles his hair into a David Beckham-esque messy do, which is all the rage at the moment. "Well, that's the last time I tell you to lay off the booze," Matt says, throwing a cheeky glance my way. You need to learn to live with humour in these situations, I guess. Look, no need to worry, I tell him. I'm not going to drink anything. I haven't touched anything since April. Has it really been that long? It's weird to think that, until 6 months ago, Matt and I had been living the crazy, fast-paced life in London. Now we live in a quiet Cambridgeshire village around the corner from my dad and sister. And I do mean quiet. That's quite an adjustment to make when you're 26 years old. I'm not quite sure how the Stephanie I know ended up here, agreeing to spend the weekend on an art and photography weekend workshop in an upmarket country house about an hour away from where I live. The old Steph would be outraged. It is beautiful here in the autumn, though. Although I've been living in London since I was 18, the countryside is where I grew up, and it feels like home. It reminds me of my mum. I love everything about it, the colours, the crisp breeze, even the sound of it. Yes, it has a sound. I want to get married in autumn, but Matt insists it has to be a summer wedding because of a whole load of reasons that aren't really important to me. Better photos. Guests prefer summer weddings. They're more of an occasion. So next year, on Saturday, 14th July 2007, I'll become Mrs. Stephanie Bywater. As we leave the country roads and enter a quaint village, the rapid deceleration of the car makes me feel sick. Or maybe it's nerves. Driving past beautiful houses with oak trees in the garden, we see a sign indicating Heathwood Hall is coming up on the right. You gonna be okay here all weekend, baby? Matt asks, nodding at the sign. I hope so, I say enthusiastically, even though I feel scared. I haven't been left alone for more than a few hours for 6 months. Look, don't be hard on yourself, Matt tells me. This weekend is about relaxing and finding yourself again. The sunglasses prevent Matt from seeing my eyes filling with tears. Don't cry. Not now. And besides, he goes on, this course sounds great for you. Art, photography, and, all that. All the stuff you used to love doing. Yeah, can't wait for the all that part, I laugh. So, what are you going to do while I'm gone? Playing rugby tomorrow? Gym Sunday? Gotta get this body in shape. Never too early to start looking good for the wedding, Steph, he says, laughing, taking his left hand off the wheel and making his bicep pop. The smooth, curved lines of his toned arm are visible through his thin, long-sleeved top, which I playfully run my fingers down. Lucky me, I whisper. Oh, we're here. The car indicator starts to click as we turn into Heathwood Hall. Late afternoon October light casts a low sun over the road ahead, which is lined with an avenue of old oak trees exploding with red, orange, and yellow leaves. Creeping up the drive, I remove my glasses to peek at the building which slowly reveals itself. The brochure describes it as a 19th century Jacobean-style mansion house. The front of the building faces out towards the rolling landscape and hills.